Tisk, 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 tisk. The Swedish investor has sold out to the grift. He has sold a Patreon. He wants to take as much money as he possibly can from his fans and probably have you underperform the market. What a disgusting piece of trash. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. On YouTube, the temptation is great to scam your followers, to sell them lies. Because if you sell somebody a lie, if you convince them that they can get rich quick, that they don't have to work their pissant little jobs, you know what they're going to do? They're going to give you a lot of money. And you abuse your relationship with your fans, your parasocial relationship, by convincing them to give you money. And you enrich yourself at their expense. As a matter of fact, your fans probably lose more money than if they had instead bought an index fund. Let's go ahead and react to the Swedish investor. I didn't even know this clown existed. But there's another clown that just popped up. Let's go react to the Swedish investor. Who is this loser? Well, he's got 788,000 subscribers. Now, when you have a fan base like that, oh my God, can you make a ton of money? I have 11,500 subscribers. And I make okay money off YouTube. It ain't a full-time job, but I can generate decent money. Ads, selling like teaching accounting, etc. Personal videos if you want one. I can make decent money off YouTube with 11,000 subscribers. This guy has 788,000. When you have an audience, a market that big that you can tap into, oh my God, can you make an absolute fortune? This guy got the greed. He got the greed bug. He got the better of him. So he released this video revealing my index-beating portfolio. Patreon. That's right. He has a new portfolio behind a paywall. Let's go check it out. For those without exceptional athletic, musical leadership, or other wealth-generating talents, investing in the stock market remains one of the most reliable paths to financial freedom. And if you sign up for my Patreon, bro, which is how much? Either $45 a month or $500 a month. Oh my God, that's your IRA. And people will do it. People will do it. This disgusting piece of trash is saying, look at my past performance, and I can continue to do that in the future. And if you look at my portfolio, you too can beat the market. Now, the sales pitch these clowns do is they always say, oh, there's some problem. You're never going to get rich. Something's against you. Inflation, the elites, the rich, Wall Street, the evil bankers, they want to keep you down. But if you come to me, I can teach you the secret that Wall Street doesn't want to tell you. That's right. Are you miserable in your job? Do you think you're never going to retire? Are you sick of being poor because you're a loser probably? Well, guess what? If you give me $45 a month, or God help you, $500 a month, oh, you can get rich. You don't have to work that pissant job. You don't have to be a loser anymore. Just give me your money. I've beaten the market. I have proof of that. Because there's no possible way he could be manipulating it, could he? Well, let's go ahead, and I want you to listen to this video. It's a 6-minute video. We're going to go at a speed and a half, and you're going to hear the sales pitch, okay? Let's watch together.
Hello, my name is Sarah, and I'm here with breaking news for you. Today, Warren Buffett protege, the Swedish investor, announced that he will finally reveal his index-beating portfolio. We reached out to the Oracle himself for a comment.
She looks Swedish.
That's a huge asset, Charlie.
How could you say it any better?
For almost a decade
I'll show you a huge asset, boy.
now, I've been an index-beating value investor, and for quite some time, I've been considering how to bring you along on this journey. By joining me in a more practical, case-by-case and private setting, I believe you can get yourself a head start on your path towards financial freedom. Therefore, I've decided to launch a Patreon with exclusive content revealing my full portfolio and all the action that comes with it.
Okay. First of all, he said he got a 19.5% rate of return. You know, if you were a total clown and you bought Tesla stock, you put all your money in Tesla stock, you would have crushed the S&P 500. You would have crushed Warren Buffett. But does that make you a good investor? No, it does not. And the weird thing is, he's only showing his portfolio now. Now, if he shows you his portfolio, right? Let's say you sign up for the Patreon because you're a chump. You're a massive chump and a clown and a desperate loser. That's what you are if you sign up for his Patreon. And you see the stonks that he has now. Do you think you're going to get the same returns that he got? No. The grift these clowns do is they have good returns on certain stocks, and they find there's all sorts of ways they manipulate. They can reset their cost basis. They can do all sorts of stuff to hide their actual total returns. But they can grift you and make you think that you're going to get the same returns that they did. Those returns are in the past. Investing is about the future. What happened in the past is 100% irrelevant. Just because he historically, maybe, supposedly got 19.5% does not mean you are going to get 19.5%. And I guarantee you, you're just going to copy his portfolio and you might actually get your freaking cheeks clapped because the gains maybe have been pulled forward. Let's keep watching.
For people like us, who may not have a large inheritance, exceptional athletic or musical skills, or anything else that can catapult us instantly into early retirement, stock market investments remain the most reliable way to financial success. All that is needed is a sound intellectual framework and time.
There's the sales pitch. Oh, you don't have exceptional athletic ability. You're not Taylor Swift. Yeah. Taylor Swift. Yeah, 20,000 boyfriends. Yeah. You didn't have an inheritance. How are you going to retire early and just be a loser? Oh, you just have to buy stonks. And better yet, why buy an index fund, even though over long periods of time, individual investors and asset managers underperform the index? Why? No, you need me to teach you. Don't you want that dream? Don't you want to retire early? You know how you retire early? You get a real skill. Okay, you make a ton of money at work or you start a business and you invest hardcore. And guess what? After a couple decades, you're going to have a couple $1,000,000, maybe more if you're really successful. And then you'll be able to retire if you want to. But you're not going to be some loser working at Walmart or McDonald's. Not that I don't hate you guys, but as an example, some low-income job. You're not going to have, this guy isn't going to teach you how to beat the market and retire early. You have no skills. You need to improve your skills, okay? Save money. That's what I'm doing that all the time. I keep getting raises. I keep working on it. I got a bunch of licenses. I have side businesses. I'm maximizing my income, okay? And you know what that means? I can save more. I can max my IRA every year. I can max my 401k every year. That's how you build wealth, not paying this freaking clown $45 a month or $500 a month. What a freaking moron.
The earlier you start, and the earlier you develop the required tools for successful stock picking, the earlier you'll reach financial freedom. Simple as that. What would some extra percentage points increased performance do for your future wealth? Cutting a couple of decades from your working life is within your reach, if that's your choice. I started investing on the 6th of August 2013. Since then, my portfolio has returned 19.5% on invested capital per year, net of fees and taxes. That's better than 99.5% of all funds listed by.
Wow, this guy just has the secret sauce. But show us a portfolio. Why are you showing us this now? he could beat 99.5% of the funds. Do you think it's because? And how old is this guy? How old is this guy? Do you think it's because he's a genius? Do you think it's because he's lying, which is possible? These grifters will grift. They will grift you. They will manipulate. They will lie. They will be sneaky. Or do you think he got freaking lucky? I wonder what his portfolio is.
Morningstar. Also, keep in mind that this includes my whole investment journey since I purchased my very first stock. I'm optimistic that the cumulative experience gained from a decade in the market and around 100 books on investing will positively impact results going forward. Finally, the performance has not been achieved through some single big home run, but rather through the combined effort of many investments and avoidance of any real big misses. In addition, and with me on this journey, I have a longtime friend and colleague. With him, twice as much research will be accomplished. And as an investor who has beaten the market in a similar fashion like me, he'll be the perfect intellectual sparring partner.
We have our two brains together.
Just like I'm basically Warren Buffett, and my friend is basically Charlie Munger.
Yeah, we're the same, bro. We can beat now. We're geniuses. He's just blowing smoke up your butt. I can 100% guarantee you it's probably some kind of scam. 100%. I highly doubt he beat 99.5% of active managers. And even if he did, do you think he got it because he read some books? I've read the same books. That doesn't mean you're going to beat the market, okay? A lot of it's luck. And some of the books he's reviewed, like A Random Walk Down Wall Street, he read that book and now he still wants to buy individual stocks, huh? What a loser.
Every Buffett needs his Munger, right? So what does this never-before-seen portfolio look like? As of right now, there are 12 companies in total, with about 50% of the money invested in the top 4. There's a wide spread between different geographies and industries. Finding a business that fulfills all our criteria is rare, and for this reason, we think there's a material advantage in staying global. Besides, nowadays it's just as simple to buy international companies as it is to buy domestic ones, even within.
Well, I guess I could agree with that, except for having what do you say, 12 stocks? How about VT?
Half-decent broker. Furthermore, we are not dependent on a single country, industry, or economic cycle for our performance, which should increase the resilience of the results.
Just buy US stocks, bro.
I believe you'll find it interesting to know what the portfolio would look like if it were constructed as an index. The average PE is 9.5, EV/EBIT is 7, return on invested capital is 22%, and the dividend yield is 2.9%. Moreover, the average company has grown sales by about 9% per year during the last 10 years. Let's compare that to the general market, the New York Stock Exchange and the Nasdaq. Our portfolio overperforms on all of the metrics. Most importantly, we got this portfolio at almost 1/3 of the price of the general market.
Just filter on metrics and buy those. It's as simple as that.
We are getting a bargain in relation to intrinsic value.
So, which one would you rather invest in? Warren Buffett wasn't always a buy and hold investor.
I don't know. Which one is one more better than the other? I don't know. Because you can look at any metrics you want, right? Those metrics could be justified. Maybe a stock has a higher PE because, I don't know, maybe its growth prospects are greater. It's a lot harder than you think to beat the market, okay? You might do it for a couple years, or even like this clown, supposedly, for the last 10 years. But it's hard as heck. And a lot of the time, it's pure freaking luck, okay? And you want to win over decades. And if you listen to this clown, did he start investing in 2013? He's so full of crap, dude.
Just buy stocks with low PEs and revenue growth and this and that. It's easy, bro.
During the time he had his highest returns, he had a different strategy. While far from being a trader, he took advantage of market fluctuations, and he did so for as long as he remained a small and nimble investor. Being small and nimble investors ourselves, we adhere to this philosophy too. We are happy to hold all of our companies for the long run, but we are equally happy to sell quickly when Mr. Market is too optimistic. Finally,
this is going to be a disaster. I can see it right here.
we use fluctuations. Yeah, it's easy. Just basically swing trade, bro.
Want to be clear and set the correct expectations. There are plenty of charlatans out there who do not have proven track records, and they'll treat your nest egg like some sort of thrill ride.
Even Lefebvre shows his portfolio. Okay? Even Lefebvre he manipulates it and it's a lie. But at least he's showing you something. You have a page, you haven't shown anything. And you're just,
I swear I've beaten the market and there's no grifts or manipulations here. I promise.
You could buy 100 stocks, right? There's so many grifts. You could buy 100 stocks in 2013. You could set up a brokerage and you could transfer all of the stocks that underperform out of the brokerage and just leave the stocks that did better than the market in the brokerage. Now, your total return may look really good in that one brokerage, but overall, guess what? You probably didn't beat the market. There's so many ways these scumbags manipulate, okay? Be very careful when somebody says they crushed the market and basically compares himself, and his stupid friend who probably doesn't even exist to Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger. Okay, yeah, go ahead, give them $500 a month, please.
Low PE.
They've had many of their faithful followers getting burned in crypto and speculative companies as a consequence. We won't do that. We merely want to help you navigate today's turbulent waters.
No, you want to make money, you disgusting piece of trash. You want to get $45 a month, and you want some dopes to pay you $500 a month.
Inflation, war, and an imminent recession. Our goal is simple. to help as many investors as possible to develop their stock market skills and to snowball their money over time. Again, what would some extra percentage points in increased performance do for your future wealth?
What if I got 1,000,000,000% returns? I can retire tomorrow.
When you join us, this is what you'll get. Regular updates on a portfolio that has returned 19.5% per year, transparent insights into how we pick our stocks, a constant newsfeed about the companies we invest in with our comments, and deep dive write-ups on all our holdings. And here's a promise. If we don't beat the Dow Jones World Index during the next 12 months, I'll even rename this YouTube channel to The Swedish Speculator for public display until we're back in the lead. Also, you should know that this is where we put basically all our money ourselves, so we truly walk the talk here.
Even if he underperforms, if he sells enough Patreon memberships, he'll be a millionaire. If he was this successful of an investor, do you think he actually would need your money? No. Okay? He would be picking stocks. And if he had this winning formula, why is he revealing it? Why is he revealing his winning formula? There's so many ways this could be a massive, insane grift. It sounds like a grift to me. He's not showing his portfolio. He's just making these outrageous claims. And in order to verify the claims, you have to go and pay him $45 a month. Okay? This guy is a freaking clown. I didn't even know he existed. The Swedish, I'm from Sweden. Oh, wooden shoes. Or is that the Dutch? I don't know.
So, join the journey at patreon.com/The Swedish Investor. And by the way, if you feel like stealing our portfolio and our stock picking strategy only to leave immediately, go ahead. Truly, there are no strings attached. After all, you can only make an informed decision from the inside, and we hope to see you there.
Oh my God. Look, these people, there's so many ways to make it seem like you've beaten the market, okay? I have multiple accounts. Like I have an IRA and I have my old Vanguard account. I have the same index fund in two different accounts. One account shows a 21% compounded annual return. The other one shows a 9% return. Same index fund, but I bought it into the account at different times with a different cost basis, okay? I didn't crush the market. I just bought at a good time in one account. But I could show you that account. See? I got 21% returns. That's not how it works. What a disgusting scammer. This guy's a piece of trash. Swedish. And man, they all sell. You know, I'm sure I'll sell out one day too.
I actually have a secret stunk portfolio that went up 20,000x in 5 seconds, and you just have to pay me $10,000 a second, and you can see it too.
Don't you? Do you want to be poor? Do you want to be poor? You want to work at a job? Never. I don't know where he came from. Go after stunk poo poo. From my top 3 investing channel, I'm making my own video later this week. Bro, Swedish investor. Let's do this strong, man. Yeah, if you have a stream, I mean, if it's at like 8 o'clock, sure. Mike Stathis exposed you a long time ago. The Swedish investor has only couple fans here at the truck stop. BP's back. You mad, BP? I exposed Mike Stathis. Past performance that he calculated himself and wasn't based on any brokerage statement. There's so many ways you can manipulate it, man. Like, I don't trust anybody. I wouldn't even trust me. Just buy an index fund. Really, in a tax advantage account. Let's see. What a loser. A polar bear with a dollar sign. Only Mike Stathis has consistently beat the market. He has a track record to prove. Oh my God. Can you just go away, BP? Please. Oh my God. Jesus. They love the rush they get by investing in volatile companies. There's no different from investing in individual companies or going to the racetrack. It is. This video has like 7 red flags, such as saying other people who do exactly the same thing as him are scammers, but not me. No, Jeremy does show his brokerage statements. I mean, they're manipulated. He's playing little games, but he at least shows it, you know? Oh my God. What a serious investor makes a bet against the index on a 1-year time frame. That's a great point. What is he if I don't outperform the index in a year, you call me the Swedish. That would entice you to speculate. If you're trying to beat the index in a year, you're gonna speculate. You want to find you're going to look and see stocks that are going to rip in the near term. Oh my God. What a clown. Here's my grift, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! You are the Stifler of finance. You should try and find Dave Ramsey's mutual funds he recommends and compare it to the index. He doesn't say specific ones. He just pick ones that went up a lot and buy those. He's a freaking clown. Listening to Dave Ramsey it's not going to destroy you, but you're not going to do well. Trust me. There's no arguing me. Oh yeah, me. The guy that bought the most clownish stocks and crypto and trash during the pandemic. Now people are saying he's a genius. What does that say about this current market? When people say Meet Kevin and Jeremy are geniuses, there's a chance you're in a clown market. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. Make a video on the Meet Kevin. You know what? Why don't I? He was one of my favorite channels, so I was on the fence at first, but the more times I watched, the more red flag. It's a scam, 100%. Basically, every single stock picking, like Patreon thing is a scam. Because, and even if it doesn't start as a scam, when people are watching you and they're paying you to beat the market, you're going to be incentivized to start trading and gambling because people are impatient, and if you don't beat the market every single second,
You suck now. I'm not giving you my money.
so it encourages speculation. God. Never trust a Swede. Cowards couldn't pick a side. Oh, I'm making my grift bucks right now. Let's see. If Strongman underperforms VT over the next year, he has to change his name to Andrei Jikh. I wonder if can I change my name to Andrei Jikh? Would YouTube stop me? I don't know. Maybe I should try that. I can trust giving this guy $540 a year because if he's wrong, he has to change his name. Yeah. Or $6,000 a year. But Meat Breath sold to the market top, debated you and clapped them cheeks, and started an ETF at the... That isn't... What are you talking about? That makes no sense. He sold at the top, and now we're back where we were a year and change later. Why sell and realize the gains at all? Why not just hold your stocks? He panic sold like a clown. And then he bought back in like a couple months later. And then he started, and you think he timed when he started the ETF? No. What he did is he went through the application process, and when it got approved, that's when he started the ETF. It wasn't some maniacal scheme to start at the market bottom. Oh my God. Meat Kevin paid a huge tax just to buy into this. He did. He just paid a bunch of taxes. Buy and hold. It's not hard. You can, but it will add random numbers to the end source. Me. The guy that donated $10 in Swedish krona, was that the Swedish investor? Swedish krona. How much is 10? Is that SEK 10 to USD? Oh, wow. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. Oh, it's $1. Okay. I was like, he gave me $10. Nice. It's only $1. Thank you, sir. I still appreciate you, okay? Looks like the Swedish kronar is not worth that much. It's okay. All right, guys, that's it. I just wanted to roast this clown. I don't even know this guy existed, really. Or if I did, I heard of him in passing. What a freaking loser. Someone who went 100% Apple outperformed the Swedish investor. So dude, there's 100,000 ways this clown could have outperformed. It doesn't matter, number one. And number two, if you copy his portfolio, that doesn't mean you're going to get the same returns in the future. Stepbro listening. Why hating no checks lately? No, but I'm Swedish. Review Dumb Money Live. They say they make 30 million. Oh my God. Yes, everybody's just a millionaire on YouTube. Everybody's a genius. Everybody beats the market. Everybody's amazing. And with that, have a good night. Cheers.